Good evening, everybody, and welcome here to Macomb High School as TSSR Game Time Live is bringing you tonight's varsity contest as the home team Macomb Bombers will take on the Illini West Chargers, making the trip up here from Carthage. Illini West, to my knowledge, did not have school today, but showed up to play basketball here at Macomb. John Burton at the call, Joey Yelnick up running the camera for me here tonight. As we are just about, give it about 5 minutes away from tip-off. We'll get starting lives here in a second. I believe it'll be one Mr. Greg Duncan down there doing the announcing. It should be a fun matchup here tonight. We got the Macomb fight song playing behind me, courtesy of the Macomb Pet Band. Let you listen to a little bit of that here as the fans are getting into this one. Everybody's on their feet on the Macomb side.
The Illini West Chargers and your Macomb Bombers. Ladies and gentlemen, would you now please rise and join us for the playing of the national anthem by the Macomb High Bomber Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Doug Matsey. One, ready, head.
So there were your little pre-game activities, or as we are getting set for tip-off here on Friday Night Hoops. The Illini West Chargers come into this game 11-7. Macomb 14-4 on the season. It'll be at Doyle. Jumping it up in the middle with number 12, Hayden Rankin. Doyle will win that tip easily to Case. Holthouse will bring it across to start us off. In case you missed the starting lineup, so it'll be number 1, Colin Kirkman for the Chargers. Number 2, of course, Colby Robertson. Number 12, Hayden Rankin. Number 21, Reese Shoup. And number 24, Wesley Robertson. Macomb starters, like usual, Drew Watson, number 1. Number 3, Connor Bishop. Number 10, Dion Doyle. Number 12, Braden Holthouse. And the big man in the middle, number 20, Ian Case. And Doyle gets our scoring started with a quick 2 under the basket. Illini West is definitely going to have to find a way to counteract the two big guys in the middle, of course, Doyle and Case. They play so well together. Doyle flips it up to Case. He's going to slow that one down. Nice spin move there. Kicks it to the corner. Watson, pump fake, drive, floater, won't go. Doyle flies in. Offensive rebound, put back. Nice athletic play there from Dion Doyle, and Bombers got the lead by 4. All 4 off the hands of Doyle. Nice crossover there. Kicks it to the corner. Kerfman now out for Wesley Robertson. Drive inside. Colby Robertson. Excuse me, that's Ethan Carlisle. On the drive. Here comes Colby Robertson off the bench. He'll come in. Kerfman will take a seat on the bench. Quick substitution there. Bounces it inside. Wesley Robertson has his shot pinned off the backboard by Doyle. But Robinson is able to find a home for that one. Drives inside, loses his footing. And that'll be a turnover. Quite a few people in watching us. Make sure to let us know where you're listening to us from. Bombers lead by 4. Case triple teamed in the middle. Kicks it out. Bishop swings it over. Watson guarded by Robertson. Dumps it down low. Doyle now triple team. Skip pass over for Holthouse. Fakes the 3. Pulls it back outside. Gives it to Case, top of the key. 6 minutes, 15 seconds to go here. Doyle working in the low post. Jumps up through the pass over to Case, but there's going to be a foul there on the ground. It'll be on number 5. Ethan Carlisle, his first, team's first. Steal there by the Chargers, and Robertson will push it back the other direction. To the corner, Shoup has it. Trying to find Robertson up top, which he does. And Bombers, nice hands there, able to tip that one out of bounds. Colby Robertson was trying to bounce it down low to Carlisle. Here's Carlisle now on the drive, bodied up by Bishop, kicks it to the top of the key. The ball will find its hands in the hands of Colby Robertson. Now to Carlisle, back to Robertson, working against Watson. Jumps up in the air, bounce pass there, down low, left-hand layup, won't go. Rebound, patted off the backboard. I think they're going to say Wesley Robertson got the bucket there on the putback. There was hands all over the place. Hard to tell. Well, might have been a no basket by Macomb even. Holthouse, corner 3 is good. Sports corner 3 for Braden Holthouse. Bombers lead 7-2. 5 minutes, 10 seconds. Aaron quarter number 1. Shoup on the drive. He's cut off by Holthouse. And he'll be forced to give it up to Carlisle. Carlisle working against Bishop. Spin move, drive in. Right-hand layup is good. Crafty move there by Ethan Carlisle. Able to get the finish on the other end. Cuts into the Macomb lead. Holthouse to Bishop, gives it down low. Doyle kicks it, top of the key, Case. Hands it off. Holthouse guarded by Carlisle there on the left wing. He's forced to give it up to Watson. Out to Doyle, to Case, back to Doyle. Doyle will look to drive, slices towards the rim, and we're going to have a foul before the shot. It's going to go on number 24, Wesley Robertson.
Into the Bomber lineup, number 5, Malachi Conley, replacing Connor Bishop.
That'll be Robertson's first. Malachi Conley checks into the game for Connor Bishop. Four minutes, 20 seconds. Watson gives it up to Case. Conley, who just checked into the game, works with it on the left wing. Gets it to Holthouse off the Case screen. Case will pop out. And now dump it down low to Doyle, trying to feed it down low. Good defense there to take it away by number 12, Hayden Rankin. Halfway through quarter number 1. Robertson will walk it across half court, gives it to Rankin. Now to Robertson on the left wing. Shoop with it, quickly down in the corner for Carlisle, guarded by Conley. Robertson will look to isolate against Watson. Drives inside, kicks it out. Carlisle three-pointer is good. 5 early points here for Ethan Carlisle, and he's got things tied up at 7. Holthouse gives it to Doyle, top of the key, skips it in the corner. Holthouse fakes drive, makes a little defender off balance there, and kicks it out for Dion Doyle for the Sports Corner 3. There's a nice head fake there in the corner by Holthouse. He's able to shake his defender and threw a bullet out to Doyle, who drilled the 3. Jake Hobson will check in. Ian Case will come out. In for the Chargers, number 2, Trey Niederman, and number 20, Steven Sparks. For the Chargers, Bombers lead 10-7 after that Doyle 3. Now here's Holthouse working against Shoop. Hobson bounces it down low. Doyle met by a swarm of Chargers there, and they're going to pick up another foul. We'll see who this goes on. On number 20, Steven Sparks, his first. Team's third here in the opening quarter. Doyle trying to get it down low to Watson. Had decent position there. Robertson did a nice job coming from behind, was able to kind of shove him off his position. Was able to force the turnover. Dribble handoff. Shoop has it deep on the right wing. He's guarded by Holthouse. And now Colby Robertson has it. Gives it top of the key. Nice head take there by Niederman. Here's Robertson on the drive. Stops, pops. Can't get that jump shot to fall. Holthouse calls for the screen from Hobson. Uses it there. Step back 3 is good. Smooth operating there for Braden Holthouse. Was able to navigate around the screen and drill that Sports Corner step back 3. And the Bombers take a 6-point lead. Here's Wesley Robinson on the backdoor cut. Left-hand layup won't go. Doyle swallows up that rebound. Doyle and Holthouse each have 6 points. Excuse me, Doyle has 7 points, but Holthouse will now have 8 and had a chance to add on up to 9 as he slices his way towards the rim, gets the and 1.
Ian Case back into the lineup, replacing Dion Doyle.
Case checks back in. Doyle will come out. 15-7 is the score. Holthouse looks to add on at the charity stripe, which he does. Bombers lead 16-7. 9-point advantage for Macomb. Here's Niederman trying to bounce it down low for a cutting Shoop. It's stolen away by Conley. Conley will flip it over. Watson with it, kicks it to Case. Case, Holthouse, fakes the 3, step back, gets the screen from Hobson once again. A lot better defense there by Niederman, able to kind of get around that screen and close out on Holthouse. A lot of motion in this Macomb offense. Holthouse thought about another 3. Gives it down low. Case working against Robertson. Post fade shot won't fall. Hobson is able to keep it alive. Case will drive baseline, and that's going to be a charging call there. Sparks did a nice job getting in front of Case as he drove baseline.
Into the Charger lineup, number 5, Ethan Carlisle, replacing number 21, Reese Shoop.
That'll be Case's first. Reese Shoop will come out of the game. Ethan Carlisle will check in. Robertson gives it down low to Wesley Robertson. The Robertson to Robertson connection there. And we're going to have a foul called. That'll be on Ian Case. That'll be his second. 2 quick fouls for Mr. Case. And Doyle will get up off the bench. You assuming he would come check in for Case playing with those 2 fouls. Robertson will go to the line to shoot a pair. First one won't go. Yep, and Doyle checks in for Case. Robertson's second free throw makes good on that one. .45 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Conley with it, gives it over to Doyle. Doyle now to Watson. Watson will just throw it down low to Hobson, and he will be fouled from behind. I think they're going to call this one on Colby Robertson. They sure will. That'll be his first. Team fifth. Hobson will take a trip to the line to shoot 2. First free throw left it a bit short. Again, the Bombers will be in the bonus now, so any Chargers defensive foul will result in free throws for the next 37 seconds. Hobson's second free throw rattles around and finds a home. That'll be Jake Hobson's first points of the game. Illini West will look to deflate the basketball a little bit here, trying to save for one last shot. Carlisle has it. Guarded right up by half court by Holthouse. Flips over to Robertson. Robertson drives against Conley, and we're going to have a foul before the shot, it would appear. It's going to go on Malachi Conley. Team's fourth here in the quarter. 8.9 seconds on the clock. Chargers will get set to inbound it. Robertson trying to find somebody to get it into. Has to throw it all the way up to Niederman. Niederman splits the defenders. Kicks it out. Three-pointer on the way for Sparks. Won't go. Offensive rebound, Niederman. His shot won't go. And that's how the first quarter of play will come to an end. 17-8 in favor of Macomb. Holthouse leads the way. He's got 9 points in the first quarter. Hot start for him and the Bombers. Again, you're listening to TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. We'll be back on the other side of this quick ad break.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
Back here at Macomb High, we got a couple viewers in the live chat. Liz Hitz saying Emma Hitz is watching from La Harpe, and we got Sean is watching from Macomb. We appreciate everyone joining us here on this frigid Friday night for some high school hoops. I believe this is the only game in the area going on here tonight. Macomb was the only school that I know of that had school. West Prairie canceled. I believe Bushnell canceled. These Illini West Chargers didn't have school either, due to the weather conditions. Again, just want to give a quick shout out to everyone watching us and make like Liz and Sean and get into that live chat. Love to hear from everybody here. Doyle on the post fade will convert that one. And he's got the Bombers lead up to 9. Robertson on the drive, kicks it out. Nice pass to Wesley Robertson. Can't knock down the three, though. Quickly up ahead, Conley has it on the right wing. And the Bombers will back it out. Holthouse with it. They'll hand it off to Conley. Sean says he's watching the game in the stands. That's a new one, if I'm being honest. I've never heard of anybody watching the game on YouTube as well as being in the stands. That's a new one. We appreciate having you here, Sean. And then we have Heather Kerfman in the chat saying watching from Carthage. I would assume that would be a relation of Colin Kerfman. One of the starters here, number 1 for Illini West. He started off this game here tonight. Here's Watson, gets the 3 off the screen, can't get it to go. Still 19-10. Wesley Robertson gives it up. Carlisle, top of the key, can't get that 3-pointer to fall. Conley able to scoop it up, at least flip it over to Hobson. Watson lobs it up. Doyle can't finish the layup. You kind of feel everyone holding their breath there. Carlisle will try another top of the key 3, and he will drill it. Ethan Carlisle is having himself a pretty good night so far. He's up to 8 points already. The leading scorer for Illini West to this point, 19-13. Doyle trap, kicks it out. Conley will try his hand out of 3. Can't get that to go. Offensive rebound, Hobson, and we'll see who this is going to go on, whether it be Rankin or Robertson. They're both down there. They're going to charge the foul to Rankin. That'll be the Chargers' second foul here in the second quarter. Hobson will go to the line. Hobson goes 2 for 2 at the charity stripe. The Bombers now lead 21-13. 5 minutes and 25 seconds to go. Good Dallas Shootman in the chat saying go Bombers. Layup inside will go up and good. I believe that was Rankin down there. Sorry, I was looking down at the chat. I'll try to catch it on the little buffer on the replay here. Make sure we get the points assigned to the right person. I believe it was Rankin down there. Could have been Robertson too. Holthouse fakes with it in the corner, swings it over. Conley. Shoop did a nice job closing it out there on Conley, but Conley gets right around him. Nice finish on the inside. Kind of a double clutch there, was able to readjust and get the layup to fall. Here's Wesley Robertson now working against Doyle. Got to find somewhere to go with it. Flips it up top for Colby Robertson. 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Chargers still trail. Here's Robinson, backs it back out. Carlisle swings it over. Shoop with it, guarded by Holthouse. Back into the hands of Robertson, and now, that's Rankin there on the right wing. Shoop trying to drive. Holthouse did a nice job closing out. Carlisle thought about the deep 3. He's knocked down a couple here so far, so you got to get out there and put a hand in his face. Carlisle, nice move to the inside. Can't get the shot. Kicks out for Colby Robertson. He puts the ball on the ground, spins around Watson. Layup won't go. Doyle down with it, quickly up for Watson. Nice layup there. A little finesse there from Drew Watson. And he gets in the scoring column there. Converts another 2 for the Bombers, and they now have the lead by 10. Shoop will be fouled there by Holthouse. His first, team's first of the quarter. Ian Case and Connor Bishop will check back in. Steven Sparks will check in for the Chargers. Rankin will take a seat on the bench, so it's Robertson, Carlisle, Colby and Wesley both. The Robertsons out there. Steven Sparks, number 20, and number 21, Reese Shoup for the Chargers. Here's Robertson on the attack. Layup won't go. It's going to be a foul called on the ground. We'll go on Drew Watson. His first team second now. Colby Robinson looks to inbound under his basket, flips it in. Nice look there to over for Sparks. And he will convert to 2, cuts the lead back down, and we'll have a timeout called by Illini West. It's a full timeout. We'll take a quick break as well. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I chose MDH. We moved here, and I was researching different places that would allow me to VBAC. I have a vaginal birth after C-section, and the doctors here do encourage that, and so I chose that after looking online, and I wouldn't want to deliver anywhere else because they all go above and beyond, and they're so kind and actually care about you.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
Back here in Macomb, Bombers lead 25-17. 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Ron Elby Auto Sales with locations in Macomb and Augustine. With 80 years of car sales experience, Ron Elby Auto Sales is your hometown go-to for your next car in Macomb on East Jackson Street. Stop in and talk to Justin, Jared, or Chris, or visit www.lbsalescars.com to check out their inventory. Since 1960, Our Brothers Heating and Cooling has provided the greater Macomb area with expert sales, service, and installation of quality home comfort systems. Call your local carrier dealer today at 309-833-2852 and find out how Our Brothers Heating and Cooling delivers 365 days of indoor comfort. Ian Case, the big man, knocks down a corner 3 there. A sports corner 3, I should say. Layup under the basket. We're going to have a foul called there. It's going to go on Dion Doyle, his first, team's third. Wesley Robertson will take a trip to the line to shoot 2. First one rattles around and falls home. Second attempt from Robertson is also good. Robertson up to 5 points now here in the first half. Watson with it, Case top of the key. Holthouse corner 3, he's been on fire all night. Misses that one there. Offensive rebounded by Doyle. Case wide open under the basket. He's fouled and won. The big man, Ian Case, gets the foul and the bucket. The Bombers up to 30. Could be 31 pending this free throw. 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go here before the halftime intermission. Case will shoot 1 at the line, and it'll fall a bit short. Bombers lead by 11. Carlisle with it, bounces it over to Robertson. Robertson jump pass over for Sparks, who converts another 2. Just great court vision there, both by Carlisle and by Robertson, resulting in a Chargers bucket. Lead back down to 9. Holthouse over to Doyle, baseline jump shot, rolls around, won't go. Offensive rebound, Case, left-hand layup, that won't go. And Colby Robinson will bring it across half court. Minute 30 seconds to go. 30-21 still to score. There's Wesley Robinson in the corner, gives it to Shoop, top of the key. Gets the screen from Carlisle, drives in, right-hand layup is good. Shoop's first points of the game. And it leads down to 7. Slowly but surely, Illini West is starting to crawl back into this one a little bit. At least starting to cut into that lead. Doyle will try a deep 3, and he'll connect. Sports Corner 3 for Dion Doyle. And he's got 12 points here in the opening half. And pushes the lead back out to 10. That's a big answer. A quick 4-0 burst for Illini West, but Doyle answers with the 3. 35 seconds to go. Robertson rejects the screen from Sparks. Watson trying to force Robinson. It kind of looked like he's trying to force him, towards the baseline, Connaught on his left hand. Looks like the Chargers are going to be content for one shot here. Don't want to give Macomb another chance. Trying to cut the lead down from 10 before halftime. Shoop on the drive. A lot of contact there. Foul's going to go on Bishop.
Foul number 12, Braden Holthouse.
Actually, go on Holthouse. I thought it was going to go on Bishop there. That'll be the second on Braden Holthouse. 7.1 seconds. Conley will check in for the final 7 seconds. Niederman has it off the inbound, gets it over to Colby Robertson. 3 seconds to go, drives inside on Watson. Left-hand layup is good at the buzzer, and it'll be an 8-point lead for Macomb to head into the locker room. Colby Robertson gets on the board there with that left-handed scoop layup. And that's how the first half of play will come to an end. Bombers lead 33-25. It's been close throughout. Illini West just not quite able to close the gap yet. We'll see what happens in the second half. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. We'll be back with you after this break.
As you know, MDH is our title sponsor here on TSSR Game Time Live, and we're here with Lindsay Douglas, the Director of Physician and Provider Recruitment. I about left out provider out of that. So physician and provider recruitment here at MDH. It's a huge mouthful for me, so explain to us what that is.
Sure. So I am in charge of bringing in candidates for both physician and provider positions here at MDH. So provider meaning anything like nurse practitioner, advanced practice nurse practitioner, physician assistant, things like that. So I source those candidates, bring them in, and try to find the best providers and physicians to provide care at our facility.
So you found a home at MDH. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? How long have you been here? Stuff
Sure.
like that.
So I am from Macomb originally. I graduated from Macomb High in 2009, graduated from WIU in 2014, studied communication there, and started my career in politics and worked for a couple different state representatives and state senators. Then found myself in the educational realm for a little while at the Regional Office of Education, and eventually found myself here at MDH. I started here in February of this past year. I started out as patient advocate, and this role opened up, and I'm now in the role of Director of Physician and Provider Recruitment.
Obviously, McDonough District Hospital, very important to Macomb.
Sure.
And it's the communities not only of Macomb, but Bushnell, Colchester, Blandonsville, Industry. You're from here. So what was it that drew you back here and got you to stay here at MDH?
So MDH is like home to me. I am a 4th generation MDH employee. So my great grandma Nancy Weaver was one of the first nurses that they hired when the hospital opened in 1958. My grandma started working here maybe 10 to 15 years after that. She started as a CNA on acute care, and then she worked in peds, and eventually she worked as the unit secretary for home health and hospice, and she retired from that position after being at MDH for a total of 50 years. That's
a long time.
Yeah. My mom is here as an administrative secretary. She's Brian's administrative assistant. And so I'm now here as a 4th generation employee of the hospital. So it was kind of a thing where I always thought I might end up at MDH just because of that family legacy of working in healthcare.
So before we came on camera, I heard a story. You guys were at a speaker recently, and you got to be there with your mom.
Yeah.
Does that make it really special to be a part of MDH, to still have your mom working here?
It's so cool. My mom is down the hall from me. So if I need something in the middle of the day, I can run down the hall and grab her. But it's also just cool to think about like the legacy that leaves in the community, especially being fourth generation and female. I think that's just a really special thing for my family and for this community here.
So as we look at those kind of, you have a personal connection here. How do you use those personal connections when you're out trying to recruit a physician or a provider?
Sure. So I use the story a lot of my office, actually. So I'm in room 318, which was a room for patients at one time, and now they've converted it into an office space. And one of my favorite stories to tell physicians is that my great grandma was sick in the hospital and was in that room, and that's where my grandma was recruited to join MDH. So my grandma had no plans of working in healthcare, but she was taking care of her mom as a sick patient, and the nurse at the time came to her and was like, "You are such a great caretaker. Why are you not a nurse? Why are you not doing this as your full-time occupation?" And so my grandma decided that healthcare would be her lifetime and like 50 years. And so she started working for MDH and was recruited right out of my office. So I just find that to be a really special connection when I'm looking to bring people to this community. Like, the recruitment started in this office 50 years ago, and here I am starting a whole new legacy of recruiting people. And I just am so passionate about this community, and I just love living here. I moved back here from Quincy, chose to raise our family here just because we really love Macomb, and we really love being in McDonough County.
So obviously the personal touch, you got the great personal story, you love Macomb. What does MDH offer to the providers and the physicians? What's the sales point for you on the professional level?
So because we're a small rural healthcare organization, your voice is heard here much louder than when you're in a large organization. So when you're in one of those larger hospital systems, you might be one of 15 to 20 providers in a specialty. At MDH, you might be one of two, you might be one of one. And so your voice in that medical staff office is going to be the loudest one in the room about your specialty. And that's a really unique situation for a physician to be, the main voice for speaking for pediatrics or for speaking for orthopedics or whatever that specialty is. You're it. You're the guy. You're the one providing the care for the whole community. And you don't get that if you go to a large healthcare organization.
So those bonuses are probably obstacles in some cases as well.
Sure.
So how do you overcome those obstacles?
It really depends on the provider. If someone is really wanting to be in a place where they're just in the background, they don't want to be that main voice, I kind of have to tell them, this is unique. It's a unique community where you're going to go out into Walmart to get your groceries and run into one of your patients, and you're not going to find that everywhere. And that might be scary for you, thinking about, well, I don't want to mess somebody's care up and then run into them and have to explain it to all of Walmart. But it's just, you can also sell that as you're not going to go to Chicago and work somewhere where you're going to run into your patients every day.
Well, Lindsay, I appreciate you coming and talking to us today. Hopefully some people can understand more about MDH and how it's such a family-oriented business and so important to McDonough County and the surrounding area. Keep doing a good job, and maybe your little girl that wanted that 100 chicken nuggets can be the next generation to join MDH.
Exactly.
Well, we'll be back after halftime here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I chose MDH. We moved here, and I was researching different places that would allow me to VBAC, have a vaginal birth after C-section, and the doctors here do encourage that, and so I chose that after looking online, and I wouldn't want to deliver anywhere else because they all go above and beyond, and they're so kind and actually care about you.
The industry-first 2-in-1 removable agitator from Whirlpool gives you 2 ways to wash. Jeans, in. Sweaters, out. Towels, in. Comforters, out. You decide. Whirlpool.
Welcome back here to Macomb High. Bombers have the lead at halftime, 33-25. John Burton on the call for you here tonight. We'll go over some halftime stats. We'll start first for the visiting Illini West Chargers. Number 2, Colby Robertson, pretty quiet so far in the first half. Couple of nice passes, but only 2 points in the scoring column. Ethan Carlisle, number 5, leads the way. He has 10 points for the Chargers. Steven Sparks has 4 points. Reese Shoup has 2 points, and Wesley Robertson has 5 points. On the Macomb side, Drew Rotson has 2 points. Malachi Conley came in off the bench, picks up 2. Deion Doyle has 12 points. Braden Holthouse has 9 points. A couple threes there, a couple sports corner threes for Holthouse. Ian Case has 5 points, and then Jake Hobson up off the bench has 4 points. That's kind of how the scoring breaks down for the Bombers side, as well as the Chargers side. We'll take a quick look at some upcoming games for Macomb. Looks like tomorrow night they'll be up at Monmouth Roseville to take on that tough squad up there. We saw them during the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. That's definitely a tough Monmouth Roseville squad. They'll play Bushnell-Prairie City, and that'll be on the 23rd. I believe that'll be Tuesday. It sure will. Short drive up there for the Bombers. They'll take on Havana on the 26th. That'll be next Friday. And then Hamilton, Warsaw on a Monday, and that'll kind of round out the next 4 to 5 games for Macomb. The Havana game and the Hamilton game will both be played here at MHS. The Bushnell game and the Monmouth Roseville game will be played away.
To begin the second half, it'll be Macomb basketball. Into the lineup for the
It'll be Macomb's basketball to
Carlisle, Hayden Rankin, Reese Shoup, and Wesley Robertson.
start the half.
For the Bombers, Drew Watson, Connor Bishop, Deion Doyle, Braden Holthouse, and Ian Case.
It'll be Robertson, Carlisle, Rankin, Shoup, and Robertson. Wesley Robertson, that is.
Official leading scores in the first half, Deion Doyle for Macomb with 12.
To start off the half for Illini West.
10 for the Chargers.
I believe it'll be Watson, Bishop, Doyle, Holthouse, and Case, just as regular starters on the Macomb side. And here we go, second half of play on its way. Case, nobody picked him up there. Didn't even think about shooting it, though. Doyle kicks out to Holthouse, back to Case. Rankin steps up on him this time, rips through move, and he'll lose it out of bounds.
The Illini West possession.
Chargers first possession of the second half here. Robertson bounces it over. Carlisle has been effective all night. A couple spin moves there on Bishop. Can't go anywhere with it. Forced to give it up to Shoup. Robertson now with it, top of the key, working against Watson. Gives it over to Carlisle. He's picked up by Bishop. Again, Carlisle, the leading scorer here on the Illini West side. He's got 10 points. Here's Shoup towards the basket. Floater, can't get it to go. Case, big rebound under the basket. Bounces it down low to Doyle. Back to Case in the corner, working against Rankin. Gives it up top to Holthouse. Bishop now on the left wing. Spins in the corner on Shoup, but he's going to lose it into the hands of Wesley Robertson. Body's on the ground here. Bishop kind of just fell right on top of Robertson. And he's going to get called for the foul. His second. Will be the team's first. Colby Robinson now gets the screen from Rankin. Surveys the court, no-look pass into the corner for Wesley Robertson. Doyle did a nice job closing out on him. Ball back into the hands of Colby Robertson. Drives baseline, spin around, mid-range jump shot is good. And lead now down to just 6. Case has it, Rankin, top of the key. Dribble handoff over for Bishop. Bishop drives on shoot, kicks it to the corner. Holthouse, nobody on him. Corner 3, can't get it to fall. And rebounded there. We're going to have a foul under the basket. If that's Case, that'll be his 3rd. And it sure will be. So Jake Hobson and Malachi Conley will come in up off the bench. Bishop and Case will take a seat. 5 minutes, 40 seconds. 33-27. Macomb still has the lead, but the offense is kind of stalled there towards the end of the second quarter, and now here to start quarter number 3, and Robertson's starting to get going a little bit here. He's got 4 points in the quarter, and the lead's down to just 4. Watson to Hobson. Conley, dribble pull up. Nice shot there by Malachi Conley, stops the bleeding. Nice looking dribble pull up there, and pushes the lead back out to 6. Robertson over to shoot. Gets screened by Rankin. Dumps it back out to Rankin. He's picked up by Doyle, and he picks it away. Doyle back the other direction. Crosses over on Wesley Robertson. Finger roll layup won't go. Holthouse gets the offensive board. He'll force to give it up to Conley. 4 minutes, 45 seconds left to take off here in the third quarter. Conley gets the screen back from Hobson. Top of the key, Doyle. Down low, Hobson kicks it out. Conley, nice fake there. Into the corner for Watson. And he'll give it up to Holthouse. Watson navigating around the screen from Hobson. Step back 3 won't go. Doyle offensive board, fadeaway jump shot. That won't go. Conley down there for the rebound. And Watson has it in the corner. Long possession here for the Bombers. Illini West not able to close this one out quite yet. A couple missed shots from the Bombers, but the offensive rebounding has kept the possession alive. Here's Doyle on the inside, and he'll finally convert down low. 14 points for Dion Doyle. Here's Wesley Robertson on the drive, kicks it out to Shue. Guarded by Holthouse, drives in on him. Layup won't go. Doyle pulls in the board. 37-29, 3 minutes, 40 seconds. Holthouse over to Watson. Watson will flip it to Hobson. Hobson over to Conley. We've seen some longer possessions here from the Bombers. As I say that, Conley will put up a 3 and he'll drill it. Sports corner 3 for Malachi Conley. Just going to say, we've seen kind of a slower pace in the half-court sets for Macomb. Just really taking a lot of time working the ball around. Here's Carlisle on the drive, fakes on Conley, finds Shoot cutting back door. His layup off the backboard and good. Shoot picks up the bucket. Illini West has got it close. They had it down to 6, just can't get over this hump. Holthouse gets the screen from Doyle along the right wing. Not much of a screen, sort of a slip screen there. And here's Watson working around the screen of Hobson, and we're going to have a foul. I believe that's going to go on Robertson. It will. That'll be his second.
His first, team first, into the Charger lineup, number 20, Steven Sparks, and number 22, Trey Niederman.
Steven Sparks and Trey Niederman will check in for Illini West. Doyle over to Holthouse. A little trouble pulling that one in. You can tell he's ready to shoot it, but he'll drive in instead, and he'll get the foul called. I believe it's going to go on Reese Shue. Nope. They'll call it on number 20, Steven Sparks. It'll be his third. And Holthouse will go to the line. First free throw, no good. Second free throw for Holthouse rattles home. Lead back up to 10. Holthouse crosses into double-digit territory in the scoring department. He's up to 10 as well. Robertson, in and out crossover, flies inside, and he's going to be fouled by Watson. 2 shots on the way for Colby Robertson. Foul will go on Watson. That'll be his his second. Team's third. And Robertson makes good on both free throws there. He's up to 9 points in the game after a pretty slow start for him. He's got 6 points in this quarter. Hobson, top of the key, trying to look for Doyle down low. Doyle fighting for positioning down there against Robertson, and we're going to have a foul. I believe that's going to go on Wesley Robertson. Nope, they call it on Niederman, his second. Team's third here in the third quarter. 41-33, just under 2 minutes left to play in quarter number 3. Doyle, top of the key, jab steps, drives in, floaters up and good. Doyle's up to 16 now for Macomb. Here's Niederman, dribble handoff to Shoop. Robertson now. Calling for the screen from Sparks. Didn't quite use it there. Niederman gets the screen from Robertson, drives inside. Shoop drives on Holthouse, flips it back out for Colby Robertson. He'll drive in, flips it over. Layup is good. Steven Sparks scores 2 there for the Chargers. Off the feed from Colby Robertson. (43-35). Bounces it down low. Doyle will go up with the post hook this time, but can't get that to go. (43-35). Robertson with it, bounces it down low to Wesley Robertson, and there's 25 seconds to go in the third quarter. Robertson will look over to the sideline, gets the play call here. Watson will come up to put a little pressure on, start the 5-second count. Robertson kicks it to the corner. Niederman 3-ball is good. Niederman's first points of the game. Full court shot won't go, but a little bit of momentum starting to build for Illini West. Just a 5-point lead for Macomb after that corner 3 by Niederman. We'll take a break here and be back with you for the final quarter of play. Bombers have the lead by 5, 43-38 here at Macomb High. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
Back here at Macomb High, we'll get the quarters switched over here. We got a couple of Illini West students peeling the banana over here, and they are now going bananas. Right next to me, you can see them there in the corner of the screen. Illini West bringing their own crank zone of sort. I think you can count them on both your hands how many here, but getting active here now as Illini West has got the lead cut down to 5. We got Marcia Higgins saying, Larry and Marshall watching from Orange Beach, Alabama. Go Bombers. Appreciate you joining us here. I'll take the weather you guys are having down here compared to what it is. I don't know exactly what the temperature is, but I would assume we're still in the negatives with the wind chill. It has been freezing up here. Not to mention the snow we had last night. I think the wind has finally died down, so maybe the drifting has stopped a little bit. Inman with it in the corner. Get it to Robertson. Illini West has just kind of hung around this whole game. That corner 3 by Niederman could be huge in this contest, especially if Illini West can come out here and get another bucket. Nice pass down low, just missed the layup. That was a nice feed by Robertson, but Sparks just missed it on the other end. Doyle with it. Conley now left wing. Case back in. He's playing with 3 fouls. Spins on the inside. Right hand layup is good. Big bucket there from Case. You see he's going to aim it on this end of the court. Robertson navigating the screen, pull up mid-range, won't fall, offensive rebound, and that's going to be a traveling violation. Blaze Kimball tried to get a timeout there. That's the Illini West head coach, just couldn't get it off in time. It'll be a traveling violation, turnover, Bombers ball. Case with it, jumped out by Carlisle. Holthouse corner 3, left alone is good. Sports corner 3 for Braden Holthouse, and the Bombers have expanded the lead back up to 10. Quick 5-0 run for the Bombers to start this quarter, but Carlisle answers on the other end. Again, you can kind of felt the momentum shifting Illini West favors there at the end of the third quarter, especially after that Niederman 3 ball. And here's a steal by Wesley Robertson. Tries to get Doyle in the air, won't go, converts the layup either way. These teams are just going back and forth now. 48-42. Doyle, top of the key, feeds it down low to Case, gets it to a cutting Doyle. He'll go inside, misses the layup, but he's fouled. Foul will be charged on Colby Robertson. That'll be his 3rd. Team's first. Doyle's first free throw is good. Doyle up to 17 points, now 18 after the 2-for-2 trip to the line. He's back up to where it's basically been the whole game. It's at 8. Robertson on the drive, and a big block down low by Conley, but Watson got him with the body. It'll be Watson's 3rd. Bombers first here. Colby Robertson will go to the line. First free throw is good. Colby Robertson up to 11 now. Second free throw is also good. 12 points in the game for Colby Robertson, and leads at 6. Chargers still within punching distance here. You got to assume. Again, Macomb has really done a nice job of kind of keeping him at arm's length. Just really hasn't been able to put the nail in the coffin. Illini West just continues to answer, and we're going to have a foul call there. That's going to go on Niederman. Not happy about that call.
Charger foul on number 22, Trey Niederman, his third. 15 seconds.
Quick inbounds pass over for Case, back to Watson. Case thought about the deep right wing three. He'll jump inside. Euro step layup is good. Pretty move there by Ian Case. On his way to the rim, and here's Robertson back the other direction. Working against Conley. Niederman, right wing three is good. Niederman's got 2 threes in this game now. One came at the end of the third quarter, and of course that one right there. Holthouse on the drive, right-hand layup is good. These teams are just going back and forth, man. There hasn't been many defensive stops on either end. As we're halfway through the final quarter of play, 54-47. Bombers still went in the lead. And Niederman will back it out. Right to left crossover on Watson. Gets to the middle of the paint, spins around, puts up the shot. Won't go. Case, nice job there, able to pull in the rebound. Conley almost lost it in the backcourt, but he's able to corral it. Holthouse bounces it to Case. Watson along the left wing with Robertson on him. Spins on him. Backs it back out. Gives it up to Case. 3 minutes, 20 seconds now. Doyle skips to the corner for Watson. Again, with the lead here, Macomb can be a little patient. Definitely want to end it in a bucket, though. Holthouse spins around, almost has it poked away. Gives it over to Conley. Conley, floater, baseline, won't go. Rankin down with the board. If the Chargers, you got to make every possession down the stretch here. Count Robertson all the way to the rim. Counted and one. Colby Robertson puts his head down and gets the bucket. Nice drive there by Robertson, man. He's so quick, so crafty when he gets to the rim. He's able to use his body to shut off the defender, and he'll convert the free throw as well. 15 points for Robertson in this one. And the lead's down to 4. Starting to get a little closer are the Chargers. The Macomb's just got to keep putting points on the board because this Chargers team has come out firing in the fourth quarter. Like I said, the Macomb will drive inside. Doyle, floater's good. Big shot there from Dion Doyle. Click it back the other direction. Carlisle, corner three. That won't fall. Offensive rebound, Robertson. Put back layup. That won't fall. Case back taps, and Shoop has it. And he's going to be fouled. I believe it's going to go on Conley. Be his second, I do believe.
Bomber foul number 5, Malachi Conley, his third.
His third, actually. We had John in the chat saying, go Coach Anderson and the Macomb Bombers. We appreciate everyone who takes the time out of their night to join us here. Just over 2 minutes to play. Chargers trying to make a run at it. 56-50. Niederman along the right wing, gives it up to Robertson. Robertson head fakes, Conley. He's able to stay his ground there. Gives it to Carlisle, back to Robertson, spins around. Middle of the paint floater, can't get it to fall. Holthouse down with the board. Minute 45 seconds now. And the Bombers will look to deflate the basketball, trying to take as many possessions out of this game as they can. And head coach Jeremy Anderson will take a timeout. We will keep it here for this one. The Old Dairy, located at 210 South Lafayette Street in Macomb, Illinois, serving soup, salads, sandwiches, homemade dessert, blue bunny ice cream, and a full-service coffee bar. Breakfast served all day, and free Wi-Fi. Visit them online at www.olddairymacomb.com or call 309-837-6700 for your takeout. Macomb's original local sports bar is the Sports Corner at 124 with a focus on local sports. Catch WIU games and all the area TSSR Game Time live broadcasts at Sports Corner at 124. All while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. Face-to-face over the phone, by email, or by text. Choose how you do business with Tom Conklin State Farm Macomb. You can reach them at 309-837-1200 or visit them online at www.macombsf.com. Better yet, stop in and get your quote today at 1221 West Jackson Street in Macomb. I'm just not even going to talk about that. I'm not even going to bring that up. We're just going to act like that didn't happen. Bombers almost throw that one away, and they do. Robertson is able to save it along the baseline. Drives in on Holthaus. Holthaus tried to pick it away from behind. Niederman, corner three is good. Illini West will just not go away. Trey Niederman having himself a night. He's got 9 points, 3 3-pointers, and none bigger than that one there. Leads down to just 3 for Macomb. Minute to go. Doyle fakes in the middle, puts up the shot, and he'll get it to go. Big answer there from Doyle on the inside. He's got 22. He leads all scorers. Here's Shoup, drives into the chest of Holthaus, and they're going to call a blocking foul. It'll be the third on Holthaus, team's fourth here for Macomb. So one more foul will put Illini West into the bonus. 45 seconds left to play. Illini West needs a bucket here, you would imagine. Carlisle gets the screen from Robertson, swings it to Shoup, back to Carlisle, guarded by Doyle, top of the key. Trying to make a move, dribble handoff back to Shoup. Working against Holthaus. Carlisle fakes on Doyle once again. Stunning defense here by the Bombers, just closing out on everything, moving their feet so well. Robertson drives, foul. And they're going to call a travel on the inside. Robertson can't believe it. He got the layup to go, but he traveled before he shot it, and he's just shaking his head. Case gets it off the inbound. Pass fake there. Gets a couple charges in the air. Watson back to Holthaus. See if Illini West chooses a foul. They will. They're going to foul Watson. Have him trapped in the corner, 16.2. Watson flips it to Holthaus, and Wesley Robinson will come over and pick up the foul.
Illini West foul number 24, Wesley Robinson. His second. Team fourth.
So one more foul will send the Bombers to the line. 11.5 seconds to go in this one. Bombers have the lead. And Robertson will pick up the foul, and that'll send Drew Watson to the line.
Team fifth, Drew Watson to the line to shoot 2.
Bombers into the bonus, 58-53 still. Bombers will pull everyone back off this free throw. Watson's first free throw is up and good. And this one is basically all but over, you would imagine. Never say never, no. Rebounded by Robertson, and he'll throw it away. Now you got to think this one is over. Chargers could have had a chance to come down here, hit a 3. And you never know what can happen, but after that turnover, it's looking a lot less likely. Bishop will check in for Doyle for the final 7.8 seconds. And Illini West won't foul, and that's how things will wrap up here. 59-53. Bombers pick up a hard-fought win over this tough Illini West squad. They were in it the whole way. Had a chance there at the end. Robertson went to the rim, just traveled before he shot it, man. You got to think if they don't call a travel there, Robertson cuts this thing to 3. It'd be interesting to see where things go, but Macomb did a nice job, as usual, closing out the game here. We'll go over some final stats as well. Colby Robertson finished the game with 15 points. Ethan Carlisle had 12 points. Hayden Rankin had 2 points. Steven Sparks had 6 points. Reese Shoup had 4. Trey Niederman had 9 points. Pretty good game from Niederman up off the bench. Wesley Robertson had 5 points. Or excuse me, Wesley Robertson had 7 points. On the Bombers side, Drew Watson finishes with 3 points. Malachi Conley had 7. Deion Doyle finishes with a game-high 22. Braden Holthouse had 15. He got the Bombers going early on with a couple threes, and it was just so consistent throughout. Ian Case finishes the game with 9 points, and Jake Hobson scored 4 off the bench for Macomb. So that's the final here at MHS 59-53. I think that's how we'll wrap things up. We appreciate everyone taking the time out of their night to join us here. Again, this has been TSSR Game Time Live's presentation of Macomb Bombers basketball. I've been John Burton. We had Joey up running the camera for us here tonight. Like I said, that's how things will wrap up. We hope to catch you for the next game right here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.